Good morning, class. Today we start with the next session, driver.jar files. So in the previous session we had discussed about the JDBC driver. In this session I will discuss about the what kind of the jar files we will download from the server and what is the utility of this jar file. So basically this driver files we are showing it's a compressed file .jar. This is the executable jar file, right? So these driver files basically facilitate the communication between your Java code and your database management system. What kind of the database management system you are using, and depend upon the database type you will use the jar file. So each DBMS typically have its own JDBC driver and conform to JDBC connectivity standards. Basically maximum database management system have its own kind of the JDBC drivers. So they provide the such kind of the basic utilities and standards. By using these standards we will communicate with our application. So in this slide or in this page we had showing the some basic kind of the popular databases. So first, if I am using the MySQL, then I will use the MySQL connector or -j. So this MySQL connector J is the official JDBC driver for the MySQL database. It allows the Java application to connect to your MySQL database. And what is the latest version for MySQL? It's a connector of J of 8.0 that is compatible with MySQL version starting from the MySQL 5.7. It also supports the new Xdev API for development with MySQL Server 8.0 and beyond. So basically if we want to create the one device application and if we want to create the advanced level of Java connectivity, then I will use the updated version of the MySQL database. Second type of database is PostgreSQL. So if you use the PostgreSQL, then you require the PostgreSQL JDBC driver jar files. The name of file is pgjdbc. So if you are working with the Postgres database, then it's a platform neutral jar files and you can easily include in your Java project. The third one is your ODBC JDBC driver. What is that? Here I will use, if Oracle database, then I will use the Oracle JDBC driver files, and these driver files are essential for Java application that need to interact with only Oracle database. So it's depend upon the Oracle version, what kind of the Oracle version I am using. On the behalf of that version I will use the different kind of the version based jar files. So you can find the necessary jar file on the JDBC UCP download page for various supports version of the Oracle Database 3. So let's see the page. This we are talking about this Oracle database. So this is your Oracle database page. Here you can see that in this we have given the various kind of the JDBC files type. So here you are seeing that JDBC driver name, and you can see the different version OJDBC 11. Second file is Oracle JDBC driver file. The file name is OJDBC 8. So what is the difference between 11 and 8 jar file? So if I talk about the JDK version, what kind of the JDK version I have installed? If I had used the JDK 11, 17, 19 and JDK 21 version, then it is used with the Oracle OJDBC 11. And if you want to access the JDK 8 and JDK 11 version, at that time you will use this jar file. And if you want to use the universal connection pool, then you can define with the various type of the jar file UCP 11 and only UCP jar files. It also depend upon the JDK version. Fine. So guys, this page define the what kind of the jar file you want to install or you want to download with your JDK version. So have you got the basic idea what is the meaning of jar file? And last kind of the database is if you are using the Microsoft SQL Server, then you will use the Microsoft SQL Server JDBC driver. And if you are want to download this file, then you will download from the SQL Server. The driver comes in different version with the separate jar file for Java 8 and Java 11 plus version. So I had explained the various kind of the jar files for the Oracle based JDBC driver. Similarly, we have different version based jar files also exist for the Microsoft SQL Server JDBC driver. So I think you had got the idea about the jar files and why we use jar files. So in my system I will show I had downloaded one jar file. You can see I had put this jar file in my software folder, this one. So this one is your Oracle JDBC executable jar file. You can see the name and type of the file, OJDBC 11 executable jar file. So where I will put this file? So before writing your Java code, you must configure your this jar file path as a class path. So I will show the path where I had copied this file and where I had put this file in the Oracle database folder. So guys, after downloading this OJDBC 11 file, because why I download this OJDBC 11? In my system I had installed the Java version 19.0.1. So for that version I will do what? I will copy this jar file and I will put in this path. So I had installed Oracle version, Oracle standard 11.2 version. So here you can see the path, Oracle, then product. The product is what? 11.2.0. I will click on that, then server. Here you will see the default folder JDBC. So it will show that the predefined JDBC library exists in this Oracle setup. So when I click on the JDBC, then it will open the library files. So in this folder you can see these are the predefined files, OJDBC 5, OJDBC 6 and OJDBC 6 generalized jar files. And here I had pasted this downloaded file OJDBC 11. So when I had put this OJDBC 11, then I can easily access this Oracle database with my Java application, and we had pasted this file to access the advanced queries with my application. So okay class, thank you everyone. We had got the idea about the driver.jar files. Thank you class.